YouTube, what's good? What's happening? What's popping? Yo, y'all know what the highest level of performance is? The flow state, the zone, being fully locked into something. We all done experienced it before. I know I have countless times, multiple times. And I'm sure y'all have done the same thing. That's something everybody want to get to. Everybody want to be in the flow state. It's the highest level of understanding it, you know what I'm saying?
It's game 6 of the 2012 Eastern Conference Finals. The Miami Heat are down 3.
Y'all know what game he talking about, right? The hold on. He talking about the Y'all know what he talking about. Y'all know what he talking about.
3-2 to the Celtics in Boston. Legacy's on the line, but
Legacy's
no one
on the
as much
line.
as LeBron James. After joining the Heat to team up
That shit's
in
scary.
Boston, Legacy's
Nah,
on the
that
line,
shit's scary.
but no one as much as LeBron.
Look, you seen the snarl? Look at that. Look at that face. That's the face of a nigga who understands it. That's the face of a motherfucker who don't care about. He has no regard for human life. Look at him. Look at him. That's evil. That's pure focus right
After
there.
joining the Heat to team up with D-Wade and Bosh, he ended up shit in the bed bad in the finals the year before. Belt to ass by Dirk, making this 2012 season especially important for
Shooting
LeBron
one-legged
to defend his
fades.
title, the chosen one. This game is widely considered as one of the most important LeBron games ever. No other choice to get back against the wall. LeBron had to lock the fuck in.
Shit, ask him what he did. Right shoulder bump fade. He not even a right shoulder bump fade guy.
During moments like these, you're able to see what a motherfucker is really made of. And these moments are not just exclusive to basketball. In sports, art, music, we as people are able to enter this instinctual state where everything you're doing becomes motherfucking automatic. Some may already know about this phenomenon. For those who don't, welcome to flow state. Defined as a psychological state where a person becomes fully immersed in an activity. Focus intensifies and engagement becomes effortless. You're in a literal state of
Hey, hold on. Hey, I ain't watched Karate Kid in so fucking long. But that kick is crazy as fuck. Look what he just did to this nigga. Bro, come on, dog. Come on, be fucking for real. He kicked the shit out that nigga. The motherfucking sweat came off your body.
Literal state of flow, bro. Time damn near freezes. All actions feel automatic.
Everything, like everything feels so easy, like that right there.
Easy to see in like all-time great legends.
It's like everything moving in slow motion.
Even you've probably tapped into your flow state a little bit. Maybe your back was against the wall. Maybe somebody was talking shit about you. Maybe you're just so in love with your craft. Or maybe it's not even that deep, bro. You just nice as hell at video games or something. Regardless, it's all flow. And this has been something that's been really intriguing to me. Before, you know, when I was fucking up my homies in basketball, I was just calling it fucking them up. You feel?
Just fucking them up, huh?
Whole ass is watching this shit right now. There's a whole science to flow state. There's triggers and controls, and if you can understand it, you can master. As you see, so many of the people who you look up to.
Dang, I ain't never thought about it like that. Like the way Juice WRLD used to freestyle, like it was crazy. Like I ain't never seen no niggas freestyle like that. Like Juice WRLD, Lil Wayne, and J. Cole. Like I ain't never seen no niggas freestyle like them, bro. It's just like it's like they somewhere else. It's like words just coming, words. It's like words just coming out of them, bro. It's like it's easy, effortless. It's like they're not even trying. It's like Steph Curry shooting a basketball. It looks so easy. It looks so effortless.
We're able to do it. And the best of the best are able to do it at will.
Hey,
when you're
speaking
of
J. Cole,
why are you at your best? What's the cause? What's your purpose? What's the reason? I think for a lot of people it could vary in a lot of different ways. But it really all boils down to one thing for real to me. Necessity. It's your mind and body adapting to a situation where hesitation is no longer.
Damn, he just dove over that nigga.
You convince yourself whatever you're chasing is necessary, and that's why it doesn't matter whether it's sports, music, business, whatever the you're into. It's a response to your environment demanding complete focus.
Bro, I remember watching this shit live, bro. I was watching this shit on my TV. And I just remember I was being like, why the fuck is Dame back there? I remember being like, yo, what the fuck is he doing? I'm like, bro, the time is running out. I'm like, why is this nigga so far? Then he do this shit right here. up on Paul George. I'm mad as fuck. He just hit that shit over me, bro. Not only did he shoot that bitch, not only did he shoot a sidestep from 35 plus feet away from the goal, he shot that shit over a 6'9", 6'10" person that has probably at least plus 3 wingspan. And Dame is 6'2". I'd be mad as fuck. And he did it for a game on top of all of that. And y'all just got 4-1'd. And then it's in Portland. Nigga, bye-bye. Then he over there looking at the camera like this.
The moment when the mind
like it ain't shit.
Must happen, it removes all hesitation. Your objective becomes your canvas. You're in pure instinct mode. And with this, you start to understand the real separation between people is their idea on what's necessary. I'm gonna give you a real notion right here. Everybody is different. From our life experiences to our desires to our values. Understanding your own strengths and weaknesses, recognizing what just naturally separates you from other people will separate you from other people. You know what I'm saying? Being you becomes the advantage. Anyway, my point was different people have different triggers. Different people experience.
Y'all heard what he said?
Just naturally separates you from other people. Will separate you from other people. You know what I'm saying? Being you becomes the advantage. Anyway,
being yourself becomes the advantage you have over other people.
It was different people have different triggers. Different people experience different flow states because the mind assigns necessity differently. Defer to my differentiating differences, meaning necessity can be driven by a whole lot of shit. Not everybody's triggered by the same stuff. And since I started paying more attention to this phenomenon, I've noticed 4 triggers. The first one, risk and pressure. For some, flow is most naturally triggered when failure is a possibility. This is more of having to rather than wanting to. Fear of failure, you're driven by just not wanting to be a loser. You can honestly look at this type of flow as like a defense mechanism. When risk
damn, real, he got out on his ass right there. Y'all see what that nigga Zell got out on that line.
This becomes real when you perceive a direct threat. You're being pulled into the
I can say that I've tapped into the flow state.
You're avoiding what happens if you don't lock in. Trigger number 2, challenge and mastery. I think some people need or wait for a perfect challenge. Too easy, no focus, too hard. I mean, yeah, you're cooked. I think this is why it's so
I can say that too, cause when I be hooping, bro, like I just be chilling, like really, until something happened, like a motherfucker like start talking shit to me. Oh, it's up.
Shooters with a hand.
Oh, it's up.
And why people are legitimately completely different.
And I swear to God, sometimes I do, when I be hooping, sometimes I do feel like I shoot better when people is contesting my shot.
Who and where they're playing. Conditions need to be just right. And then number 3, the most powerful trigger, the one that really separates motherfuckers. Hunger!
Just straight up having that motherfucking dog in them. Wait, hold on. How the fuck we just going to a Michael Jordan edit? See, these fucking hoop edits is getting out of hand. I've been seeing some crazy shit lately.
There are those who don't need risk or a challenge. They just got
that fucking dog in them, man.
It's honestly just a love for the moment and a drive to be fully present. Their necessity is internal. It doesn't take high pressure situations. They damn near planted a bug in their head that tells them fuck up anybody in your path regardless. What makes this trigger so strong is that it's completely fueled by you. These types of people are in love with process, not objective. And lastly, the last trigger, the one we all have in common, no matter who you are. Well, unless you're a sociopath, bro. Emotions create a sense of internal urgency, and with that, it can replace external stakes, making a situation feel like it matters when nothing tangible is really at risk. You know, your mind doesn't care if something is real or not. Everything is based off perception. You see this in athletes and artists all the time. Kevin Garnett.
I told y'all, bro. Y'all remember that? I got a video that says that talking about how life is perspective, bro.
Really lied to himself about what another nigga was doing just to tee him up. Same with Jordan. The meme of him taking everything personal. Could have blinked at this nigga wrong and he wouldn't like that. Just because subconsciously he probably knew that shit would get him going. This is also the reason a lot of fans hope their artists go through some sort of heartbreak. Because as humans, and specifically a creative, the need for expression replaces anything that could be in the way of that. That's why niggas don't make their best music when their life is going well. That doesn't even fucking make any sense. You have to deem the moment worth your full attention. You can't fake it. That's why a lot of people vanish when they're not mentally ready. No bozos get into the flow state, bro. I'm sorry. Regardless of whatever triggers you to become the best version of yourself, it stems from either being process driven or pressure driven, either pushed by outside noise or inside noise. And you know, we're human. You can experience both sides, but the point is, drive either comes from the weight of pressure or a love for the process. Both sides have their upsides.
What the fuck was that? Oh, a nigga just subscribed to me probably. Y'all heard the ring? I thought I was goddamn stream up and said somebody donate.
Sides have their downside. No matter
nigga
who
probably just subscribed to me. Hey, shit, speaking of a nigga subscribing. Yeah, cause I see the little notification on my phone. New subscribe. I was reading it before I heard that, but I be forgetting that shit happened. That little ring. But speaking of subscribing, nigga, fuck with me, subscribe, nigga, like the video, watch the full video, comment down below, cuz fuck with me, bro, fuck with me. I mean, only do it because you want to, though, you know what I'm saying? Only do it because you fuck with me and you fuck with my reaction, you fuck with my channel. Only do it then, but if you do, fuck with me, cuz
it still succeed. It's really just whatever works for you. So it all comes back to knowing who that is, knowing who you are, more importantly, what standard you hold yourself to.
I am.
Shoot for the stars, bro. Other niggas won't even look at their ceiling fan. And I think literally just having a high standard for yourself and saying confident, that shit takes you a lot further than a lot of people realize. One of my favorite quotes I've ever heard in my life, don't really remember where it came from, but he said there's two types of people, the men who think they can and the men who thinks they can't. They're both right. That shit is a top 3 bar I've ever heard. Most of the time, people get exactly what they expect from themselves. And how someone views themselves says a lot about that person. Just the difference between thinking you can do or cannot do something will take you in whatever direction you're headed. Failure is nothing but part of the process. It's how you view it, you know? Fear, doubt, and overanalysis are flow state's biggest enemies, not failure. Failure is always possible and even inevitable in some cases, but you pretty much sign up for that when you decide to do anything. That's why I don't think it's failure itself. It's the fear of failure that sends people down a rabbit hole of doubt and overanalysis. A rabbit hole that will never be answered, never be satisfied until whatever it is comes to a conclusion. Because until then, nothing is certain. And this, my friends, is the difference between create.
Basically, what he's saying is stay in the present moment. That's what the flow state is. Being completely present on the task at hand. Being completely present and focused. The flow state, the zone, is when you have 100% of your intention, 100% of your focus is going towards this specific task. Nowhere else. You're no one else. You are nowhere else. I've tapped into the flow state multiple times in my life, right? Playing basketball, though. I can't say that I've tapped into it recording videos on YouTube. I haven't done it enough, you know what I'm saying? But eventually I am gonna do that. And that video gonna boom. That video gonna go crazy. I already know it. But I'm getting better at this YouTube shit, and I'm gonna hit it eventually. I ain't gonna know when. I don't think you really realize when you in the flow state. You just know everything is easy, everything is effortless.
Waiting result and waiting for result. And doing anything you have between these two choices, and these choices is where confidence is fueled. What's the difference between an unconfident shooter and a confident shooter? The simple surface level answer would be one of them think they're gonna make it, one of them think they're gonna miss, which to me is kind of right, but I think it gets deeper. I think the true difference between the two is that one is looking to create result and the other is waiting for it. When the confident shooter lets that bitch fly, they are convinced it's going in until they see otherwise on the contrary.
No cap. Whenever I like miss a couple shots, I'd be like, damn. People be telling me, they be like, stay confident, shoot with confidence. I'm like, nigga, I am. That bitch just not going in. It's gonna go in eventually. Watch this. Shot, boom. Told you, bro. I was like, it ain't my fault this shit was missing. I promise you it's not. This shit just rigged, bro. Like, shit just rigged, dog. It's rigged, bro. The rim not level. Goddamn, they turned the magnets off and they turned magnets on and it's repelling the ball from going through the net, like some shit like that, bro. Cause I'm telling you, whenever I shoot a basketball, I'm thinking that shit going in, and I'm getting to the point where whenever I record a video, I really believe it's gonna blow up. I think it's gonna get 1 million views. honestly.
An unconfident
it's only a matter of time.
Let that bitch fly. Start hoping and praying that it'll go in. It's the difference between playing to make something happen and playing to see what happens. It's the difference between seeing yourself as a dealer or seeing yourself as someone who got to deal with the cards they're dealing.
Oh, hell nah, Ben.
So anyway, bro, if you've been able to fucking follow, nigga, flow state is an enhanced version of yourself. Like I said, it's not a cheat code, a hack, genie.
Nah, it is
an
though.
Agreement between you and your brain on necessity met with a confidence in your ability of succeeding. Now, once you're in the zone, in the moment, flowing, or when you could tell somebody else is, you notice there's no second guessing, there's no hesitating, there's no sign of self-caution. Instincts take over, and now everybody's just a witness. It's almost like they're accessing a different side of themselves, but really, you're
like Ninja. Like, it's just fucking Fortnite video. He was playing with he was playing with FaZe Cloakzy. Basically I Do Work, and I think Courage JD or Tim the Tat Man, and it's titled Ninja Go's Ultra Instinct or some shit like that, right? And I just always like every now and then I go back and watch that video, and I'm like, damn, this nigga is popping off. Like, it's just like everything he did was right, bro. It's like everything. It's like I don't think he made no mistakes when his whole squad died. He clutched it. He clutched the solo squad and won the game.
Yourself,
he had like 30 kills and shit like
execution. Anything that could hold you back basically gets walled off mentally, and this is where the best version of yourself comes from. Let's call it your subconscious. Look at it like everyone's personal autopilot. Look at it as the part of you that already knows what to do. Everything that's been practiced, every skill that has been sharpened. This is where all that shit resides, bro. And flow is just being able to tap into it. When an unlikely player of anything, any sport, anything, when you see guys like that in flow state, it wasn't from fairy dust. They're not doing anything they can't do, or else they wouldn't be doing it. In fact, they're doing exactly what they can do, just under the right circumstances. So basically, all in all, the best version of yourself is within reach for literally everyone. The difference between people is
no cap. I ain't heard about Nick Foles since that Super Bowl.
Some are just a master of their mind. But regardless, this is what peak performers are trying to tap into. Those who are aware of this, whether they know it or not, put words to it or not, these are the people who can enter flow state at will. I'm gonna end up talking
Speaking
more
of him
about
saying like people using drugs to enter the flow state, why is like think about all like people who smoke weed. Like, look at Kevin Durant. Look at Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are always so good at what they do and successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Juice WRLD popping all these pills, like, but he truly believes that contributed to his great music. Look at YoungBoy, same way. Like, look at Lil Wayne, that damn cup, man. That damn cup. He says it's none of our business what's in his cup, but whatever in it, it ain't do nothing but make him more popular. It made him richer and more successful. It's crazy.
But for right now, literally just recognizing what your subconscious is changes everything. And trusting it turns those changes into solidified results. So if we imagine we have this side of ourselves, this side of like purity, the best of yourself, it's where all your hard work, skills, and talent reside. What is the reason people are able to or not able to access that side of them? Oh, what a great fucking question. It's kind of impossible to simplify, but if I had to, I'd say trust. Flow state is a product of trust. The people who perform at the highest levels, it's more than them doing good, great, legendary, any fucking adjective. They are performing without resistance. There is a clear, undying trust that they have in their abilities. Whether someone can recognize it or not, that's what's happening. They've convinced themselves of what they can, and now there is no can. It's actually really fucking beautiful when you think about it. Now, this isn't like some foolproof hack that works at all times for everybody. Still human, still got off days, you know. Sometimes you're just getting outplayed. I say that all to say,
damn, this is damn, y'all seen what just happened to Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl? Like, damn.
It's a challenge that they might not be able to beat. Whether it's competition, creation, or the battle everyone eventually loses to, Father Time. But before that day comes...
Shit, I can't tell with LeBron. Shit, Father Time ain't fucking with him, is it? Father Time letting LeBron make it, bro. Father Time is letting LeBron make it, bro. Like, LeBron, bro, like that nigga ain't showing no signs of slowing down.
You don't have to die the way you were born. So I think doubt and trust in yourself can develop conditionally or naturally. You know what I'm saying? Whatever God didn't give you, you're probably just gonna have to work for. That's why I don't really look at this shit as like have or don't have. It's more like unlocked or locked. There's some people from day one who just have an undying trust in themselves, and then there's others who gotta condition their mind for it.
Usually when I hear the crowd, when like the moment right before when you're nervous, once you put on the wig and once you put on the clothes, you walk different. Yeah. It's kind of this character.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I've been doing this Hollywood reaction to YouTube shit, like, I feel like I've been carrying myself differently. It's like that other persona. Like, I feel like I'm more confident as a person. Like, I feel like whenever I turn this camera on, like, I'm a whole different person. I'm like... Not in a bad way, like no shit like that. Like the way I act when I turn this camera on is how I want to act. Like, just being me. Like, I feel like I'm just being myself, bro. Like, the crazy shit y'all see me doing now, I used to do that shit without the camera. Like, just watching videos. So then I was like, might as well just record the shit that I do while watching these videos. And here we are. And now I feel like this Hollywood persona is boiling over into my real life, where I'm feeling more comfortable just laughing, just smiling, making jokes all the time, being loud, obnoxious, just having fun, not being so tight, you know what I'm saying, being loose, being relaxed, just chilling, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Questions for y'all boys or girls. First, what does it mean to be a master of any? ChatGPT says it means to be deeply skilled, effortless control, with the ability to innovate or teach it naturally, which is literally flow state, exactly what the I've been talking about for the past 10 minutes. So that being said, flow state is a state of mastery. You know, when you get hot in a rec game, you get a little taste of how Stephen Curry feels every time he touches the court, because he is, stay with me here, a master. But this brings me to my next question. What happens when mastery is mastered? Like I said, many of us have skills. Some of us have skills and talents to the highest degree. But what does that mean if you're not able to access it consistently? And more important than your loser, what does it mean for the people who can do it consistently? How are you stopping a master who's mastered mastery?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, 85 Jordan will cook 93 Jordan. Not even gonna cap. Not even capping. 85, 86 Jordan will cook 93, 94 Jordan.
People look at very talented and very successful people as these like
fried shit, bro.
Creatures. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of rare breed niggas, but bro, everybody's a rare breed nigga. Only thing mythical is their perspective and the way they shape it. And it's not even mythical more than it is personal. People who have mastered flow have mastered themselves. They've learned how to succeed by catering to their strengths. They have an understanding of their triggers and an understanding of what discourages them too. Playing to your strengths, knowing who you are, and trusting your tools. When all of these things are truly understood and you're actively working with it, your world starts changing into literally your world, brought to you by you. What I said earlier, bro, we are all different. A master knows this and plays to their strengths. They learn themselves better than anybody else could. In this, you'll be able to minimize things like doubt and recognize common hurdles. These are outcomes from actively working on this shit, actively and consciously knowing what makes you click. Like I said before, playing to those strengths. This is how people create a bridge to their best self, through consistent and intentional work on being what makes you best. How many times do I have to tell you, bro, flow state is not fairy dust. Like everything else in life, if you weren't born into it, if you're willing to, your life basically becomes surrounded by satisfying that skill. You're not a fucking slave to satisfying that skill, because the skill is literally just learning how to use what you know about yourself as an advantage. Now, to even get this far, this obviously takes a high self-worth. But I mean, bro, self-worth is literally in the fucking the name itself. How much is your self-worth to you, huh? Are you improving yourself, or do you treat yourself like a piece of shit? Are you a penny or are you a quarter? Like, be honest. If your life was a documentary, would that shit be ass? Be honest, dude. Would that shit be ass? High self-worth takes up in the value. But you know what I noticed? What mastery brings more than anything.
That's something to think about, right?
Fulfillment.
It's something to think about. If your life was a documentary, would it be ass?
Push past limits, refine what you do, how you think, how you adapt, damn near how you see the world. And over time, it stops feeling like a chase. It starts feeling like an alignment. There's something knowing effort is not being wasted. Every minute poured into someone's craft makes that person more able. That's why it's not about perfection. That's why it's not like a magic trick. You're connecting to a process in a way that makes struggle worth it. The fulfillment comes in knowing you built something in yourself that can't be taken away. And the real winners, the real out-of-the-box thinkers, not only are they mastering their craft, they're mastering their relationship with their craft. How to do that? I mean, buddy, I can't give you the answers to everything. Maybe you gotta meditate. Maybe you gotta go outside, get some walks going, write in a journal, and take shots.
I used to I used to meditate. I used to read books. I used to goddamn try all kinds of shit just to figure out how I can tap into shit like this all the time. But what I figured out as I've been here in college, what I figured out is I just had to learn more about myself. I had to just be with myself more, if you get what I'm saying. I call them adventures. I've been on walks with just me, or I'm just listening to music, just chilling, or I'm just sitting outside, just chilling, just relaxing, just being with myself, if you know what I mean. That has taken me so much farther than any of the other shit I've tried. you can try that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's trial and error, figuring out what makes you tick. But I make myself tick. And not no other outside forces, none of that. Not no external forces. This is all internal for me. It's all internal for me. It takes some time to figure out, not gonna lie. It took me 19 years. Some of y'all might take longer than that. But I think I got a better understanding of what makes me go.
I know, but that is what flow is to me. That's what flow state looks like to me. Long story short, the side of ourself that is confident, that holds skill, the side of yourself that's activated based off necessity, doesn't have to be something random. In fact, it could be something that's mastered. And a lot of the most successful people in any field, whether they realize it or not, have it mastered. And the reason why they might know they have it or might not, and it doesn't really matter, because it's really just how much you know yourself. That's all this shit is, bro. Turning what makes you into a superpower. You know what gives me superpowers? Likes and
type shit.
Come on, little bro, subscribe.
But now you see how Juice WRLD just like he just rapping, just going. It's like blank stare, just like he just focused. Y'all remember that Jujutsu Kaisen episode where Itadori and what's the nigga name, Toji, the big swole nigga that's like my brother. Yeah, they was finna fight the damn curse with the trees coming out his eyes. And remember, they were talking about how focused Itadori was, because he was drooling. Like, that's how you want to be, that focused. That's the flow state right there.
$1 trade for my pride. Future bright as hell, I piss him off and make him blind. I don't boss up overlap some nigga.
Hey man, hey, look, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Keep living life and keep figuring yourself out. Learn more about yourself and be great, because you can do it and you will be successful. And whatever your dreams is, chase after it. Work towards it. Whether it's just a little bit every single day, continue to work towards it. Because then, even if you don't achieve it, you know you tried. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I'm going to get y'all in the next one. Peace.